Clone High is finally back after being cancelled over 20 years ago. The expectations for this revival have been fairly high, which is to be expected with any cult classic TV show revival. I'm happy to say, though, that after watching the first two episodes that premiered today, that I greatly enjoyed this new, modern version of Clone High, even if it does have some small, tiny issues. The first thing I'm sure most people were curious about when it came to the Clone High revival was the new characters, the new additions, and how they would interact and complement the things from the original show. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the new character designs and personalities of some of these new characters, but I found myself enjoying them just as much as the original cast, which I was not expecting. And when I say just as much as the original cast, I mean just about everyone except JFK. JFK and one of the new characters, Confucius, assume the role of the comic relief in these first two episodes, a role left empty by the removal of the fan favorite Gandhi. JFK and Confucius work incredibly well together in these first two episodes, and they were easily my favorite part of the show up to this point. And while JFK and Confucius is my favorite dynamic in the show, the rest of the new characters fit in with the old cast just as well. Harriet and Frida work great as Joan's new friends, and Topher, a renamed Christopher Columbus, trying to avoid any negative attention brought by his historical counterpart, is a goofy addition that feels like it was taken right out of the first season of the show. One tiny minor issue I had with the first two episodes of this new season of Clone High, though, was the absence of Cleopatra. She really isn't in these first two episodes all that much, which was a little bit disappointing because her character was so prominent in the first season of the show originally, but I'm sure they're just saving her for some later episodes. She does crop up every now and again, but the focus is very much on Abe, Joan, JFK, and the new cast of characters. And as far as that is concerned, I think it worked really well. The premiere episodes were also filled with plenty of fanfare for fans of the show. There are tons of little nods and visual gags for fans to enjoy, although these Easter eggs did occasionally take me out of the episodes. While I like the fourth wall breaking jokes and references in these first two episodes, I do think that they will become annoying if the show leans on them any further. The new stuff introduced in Clone High is really engaging and enjoyable, and I hope the show is confident enough to rely on its new characters and dynamics going forward, rather than relying on familiarity. These first two episodes really do feel like more Clone High, not a watered down version or a tweaked, more marketable version. It feels like the show was picked up from the early 2000s and dropped into 2023. I was worried the show would feel dated and out of touch, but these first two episodes show that there is really more to Clone High than just its first season from 20 years ago. There is a lot of substance in this premise, in these characters, and in this world. The world has changed a lot since the early 2000s, and it would have been really easy for this new season of Clone High to feel preachy and disconnected from reality. But I was pleasantly surprised with how well Clone High handled a lot of the modern day topics it was tackling, and a lot of that is thanks to the show's characters. Having characters from 20 years ago confronting modern day issues and people basically writes itself, but Clone High makes sure to inject plenty of the style and humor that the show is known for into these modern topics, making it feel like a fresh take. I really don't have that much to complain about when it comes to Clone High's Season 2 premiere. All I can really say is that I am excited to see what happens with these characters, whether they're new or old, in upcoming episodes. I'm not going to give the show a score out of 10 just yet because I want to see the whole season before coming to any final conclusions, but I will say that I highly recommend you go and check out this new season of Clone High. And if you are new to the show and know nothing about it, I recommend starting from the very beginning, and I am sure you will not regret it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I am at the end of my script, which means we're in rambling territory, and as usual, I want to use this time to thank each and every one of you for watching this video and for the support recently on this channel. We've been doing really good lately since I changed up how I wrote and did my videos here, and a lot of that is thanks to you. I'm glad these videos are connecting with more people. I'm glad people are spreading them around. It's great. It's a great time, and it's especially weird now to be talking about new episodes of Clone High, because I remember watching Clone High back when this channel had probably 200 subscribers when I was still in high school, and now being here where I'm at 5,000 subscribers, talking about new episodes of the show, it's really, really, really cool. So thank you all for the support. Thanks for everything. Here we are. We made it. New Clone High episodes. How about that? That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. This is why I script stuff, because this is what happens when I don't script stuff. See you later, everybody. Goodbye.